mean, even to this day, bro, it's like at this point, people, y'all gotta know that when y'all see these eyeballs on the screen, bro, you know everything is set, bro. You know what I'm saying? Rewad stuff. Let me just go to the interface that we expect to see, which is the YouTube verse, right? YouTube verse. I coined it, by the way. Yeah, hidden psychology. Everybody. We got, yeah, new entry. X, why did you have to appear here? New entry. Hold on. Still introducing, buddy. So we are talking the dark psychology behind the people closest to you. I'm gonna go ahead and call my shit. Wait, what's the name? Marisha Mugai. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it the true psychology behind leeches. I'm not gonna lie. Behind a leech. Well, depending on what we're talking about. Is it people closest to you that just like, I don't know, kind of on some negative vibe? Because I mean, depending on what the behavior is, depending on what the energy is, right? How these people are vibrating, how these people behave, and how they are being around you, right? That's what's gonna determine if it's positive or negative. And if it's negative, we're gonna go ahead and title it leeches. It's the dark psychology behind leeches, basically. Alright, anyway.
Everyone thinks that people are honest, okay?
Why?
But the truth is,
what is it?
Most of the people in your life are silently undermining you, okay?
Undermining?
Friends, co-workers, even family. They are playing games you don't even see.
Okay, first things first, Marisha, sorry to cut you off. I feel like the older you get, the more you can realize things like this. You know what I'm saying? The older you get, because the older you get, the more you're forced. I feel like the older you get, the more you are forced to face who you truly are, so that you can obviously grow into the identity that you're meant to grow into, right? And because you're able to do that, you're able to spot things within you that, you know, that you can spot in other people. Like, look at it like this: the more you practice, the more you master looking at your own human psychology and breaking that down and analyzing that, the better you are at breaking down another human being's psychology. Because, you know what I'm saying, that's where the connection point of human beings is. That's where we're not so different after all. You know what I'm saying? That's where you hear things where it's like, bro, we are all one thing, we're not different, blah blah. Because literally, my psychology may be set up different than yours, but it's like the way I could break it down, you know, the mechanics that I would use, to break down my psychology can apply to breaking down your psychology, even if your psychology is set up differently than mine, right? That's why I think it's beautiful, the fact that Marisha right here, right, can point out how, you know, these things can manifest in people who are closest to you. How she can even spot people who undermine you, right? My fault though. Let me stop the yapping.
And the craziest part,
which is,
most of us don't notice until it's too late.
Oh, why?
Today, I'm going to show you why this happens and how to stop falling for it.
Let's get into it.
Number 1. People naturally compete for status.
Wait, so the point that you're trying, like, this is what I'm gathering for now. We're gonna go ahead and be corrected if we are wrong as the video progresses, right? So she's saying that the people who are closest to you are not there because of the closeness, because of intimacy, but because of undermining you. Is this intentional? If that's the point, my question is that intentional? Is it conscious? Is it subconscious? Is it something that they know that they're doing, or what are we talking about?
Status and resources. Okay, it's human nature. Humans are social animals.
What, to undermine you or to be close to you?
Even if we like to think of ourselves as kind and cooperative, deep down, we're wired to compete. Sometimes subtly, sometimes openly. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's all part of survival and evolution, okay?
So it's for survival. So competing, like you have to be the best to be known that you are the best candidate for the environment. Like, what does that have to do with surviving though, right? That would be the question. Unless there's another way to break it down, of which we gotta listen further. My
Back
bad.
in the day,
Yep.
resources were limited, okay?
Okay.
Food, shelter,
Right.
mates, and social status
Yes.
determine access to them. Fast forward to today, okay?
Yeah.
The same drive shows up, like, in subtle ways, okay?
Okay.
Who gets recognized
Oh.
at work?
The best one. Okay, I get it.
Gets invited to exclusive circles, or
Okay, the wealthiest one. Okay.
even who wins attention on social media.
The most eccentric one. Okay. Cool. I get it. My bad.
And understanding that,
Uh-huh.
like this whole concept,
Yes.
helps you see that competition isn't personal, okay?
Right.
It's human nature, and it is everywhere. Number 2, subtle manipulation.
Subtle manipulation.
Manipulation isn't always obvious, okay? Sometimes it's disguised as kindness or advice, okay?
Yeah.
For example, compliments that put you off balance, okay? Someone would say to you something like,
Off.
wow, you actually pulled that off. I didn't expect that from you. It sounds like praise, like you actually.
Yeah. But then again, that would depend on the tone, right? It would depend on the tone of somebody that's probably like, you know what I'm saying, looking you dead in your face, knowing damn well that you do have the capability or the capacity to pull XYZ off, right? But then it look you dead in the face and be like, I didn't even know you'd pull that off, right? No. You know what I'm saying? Look at my facial expression. Pull that off. Way to go, buddy. Bro, come on, bro. I could see that shit. What? Right? I feel like it does depend on the tone. The tone is because, there's people that are literally oblivious to like the world around them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's impersonal. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own worlds, you know what I'm saying? And there's people whose worlds are so detached. I mean, look at people who live under a rock or live in a bubble. You know what I'm saying? They literally may just be genuinely oblivious to what's going on. It's not really a shot. You know what I'm saying? To whereas in some manipulative situations, it may feel like a shot, of which it is, because the situation is manipulative. What are we talking about? Energy is manipulative. My
you
bad.
couldn't, It sounds like an accomplishment.
Yeah.
But it is subtly making you question
Damn.
your own abilities.
Damn.
Another example, advice that keeps you small.
Yo.
Someone would try to say something like, maybe don't aim too high, okay? You don't want to disappoint yourself. Just stick to what you are good at.
Oh, we know that. Yeah, stick to what you were good at. So basically, people who wouldn't even, and again, we're talking about people who are closest to you, right? Talking about well, this is actually giving people who don't want you to see your highest potential. You know what I'm saying? People who wouldn't think you're enough for, certain roles. But then, you know what I mean? But then we all know how to prove those ones wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are easy to prove wrong, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
It looks like concern, okay? They're concerned about you. But it's really about keeping you from growing.
From growing, yeah. From reaching your highest potential, your full potential type shit. Saying.
Another example. Supportive attention that isn't supportive, okay? Someone might always come and check in on you or come and help you.
Yeah.
But the help kind of comes with strings.
Yes.
Maybe they are tracking your progress or trying to make you feel indebted.
Yeah.
Now, the key is noticing when kindness or advice feels off. Because not all attention is genuine.
Genuine. Cool.
Number 3, recognizing patterns, okay? Humans are predictable once you know the pattern, once you understand the patterns of a human being.
How do you know that?
For example, friends disappearing when you succeed. Envy and insecurity makes some people step back, and you need to understand this, okay? They are no longer comfortable seeing you grow because it highlights their own limitations.
Yeah.
Coworkers who suddenly become friendly after you get a promotion.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
This isn't necessarily friendship. You need to understand that.
Patterns.
They're recalculating how
Inconsistencies and patterns
they
of
can
behavior.
benefit from your new position
Type
or
shit.
influence.
Type shit.
And when you pay attention to these patterns,
What happens?
you start to see the difference between people who celebrate your success genuinely
Mm-hmm.
and the people who are calculating their own gain.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Number 4, the psychology.
Psychology.
Envy disguised as kindness, fear disguised as caution, and control disguised as help. A lot of human behavior is hidden behind socially acceptable masks, okay?
Yeah.
Envy disguised as kindness. You know, someone might act helpful or compliment you while secretly resenting your
Presenting
success.
your ass. Yes.
Their goal isn't to uplift you, it's to manage their discomfort.
Through you, right? So basically living vicariously through you type shit.
You know, fear disguised as caution, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure about this?
Are you sure?
You know, this may sound like they are trying to protect you, they are concerned about you, but often it is fear of change or fear of losing control that drives it.
Yeah, yeah.
Control disguised as help, okay? Some people give advice or help to subtly influence your choices, you know, and
Yeah.
or to keep you dependent on them, or to steer you in a way that benefits them.
Yeah.
Now, when you understand this psychological
Okay. Whoa, psychological. No, my bad. Anyway, I wanted to point out the fact that I don't know how people feel about transactional relationships, relating to people transactionally. You know what I'm saying? There is such a thing where it's like, well, people do realize the fact that they don't live on an island. No one person lives on this earth by themselves. So when it comes to transactional relationships, bro, I feel like any relationship is transactional pretty much. You know what I mean? Whether it's transactional in terms of materialistically, you know what I'm saying? Emotionally, you feel me? Maybe mentally, you know what I mean? But there's always like self-preservation that's attached to, you know, attaching yourself to someone else. You know what I'm saying? Everything is transactional. Like, if there's no reason for you to be in my life, why would I keep communicating with you? Let's say you're a stranger. Okay, let's say apart from even people who are family members and shit like that, right? If I've got no reason, bro, it's like, come on, bro. Because look, let's say even with friendships, right? Friendships, bro, we relate on certain levels. You know what I'm saying? We have similar interests, bro. We probably the same age. We go to the same school. We both like playing, you know what I'm saying, whatever sports together. And it's like entertainment levels, like our company is just, you know what I'm saying, it's resonant that way. Imagine if we didn't resonate in any of those. Let's say we were just the same age, we didn't even go to the same school. You were probably going to public school, I was like maybe homeschool type private schooling. You know what I'm saying? We don't like the same type music. Like, how, like, what's the reason for us to even keep talking, like keep on, you know, keep communicating further? It's like, it doesn't make sense, right? Okay, with examples like family, that's obvious, bro. You know what I mean? Family, this, that, and the third. Of which there's a whole lot of different meanings to. Well, there's a whole lot of. There's varying levels of the importance, right? That certain people put on family. You know, family values, family bonds. Like, some people will be like, bro, even family, I could cut them off. But, you know, generally speaking, family, bro, like, we could just stick around just because we're family. You're my uncle, you're my this, you're my that. And even that can give birth to just transactional bondage, materialistically, just because we're family. Hello, black tax type shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on with it. But it's like, bro, what type relationship is not transactional? Even the whole Jesus and who in GTA, maybe, I don't know. Let me not specify the point I'm trying to make. I'm not trying to specify a specific religion, but you know what I'm saying. When we look at the Christians, when we look at Christianity, you know what I'm saying. The Christians' relationship to Christ. You know what I'm saying. You get even religions of Islam. You know what I'm saying. The followers of, the deities of in that realm, right? It's like, bro, that's even transactional. And I'm not even saying this to try and be what's this, controversial, but it's like, think about it. You know what I'm saying? For as long as you follow the ways of for example, Christianity, because that's the closest thing to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I've never really tapped into other religions, but I would imagine it goes the same way. It's like, bro, Christians know that for as long as you keep Christ's ways, you know what I'm saying, his statutes, his laws, you know what I'm saying, basically being like him, following in his footsteps, it's like, those are the conditions that, make you a legit or genuine Christian for the most part, if we're saying genuine Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Who are after the image and likeness of Christ. You know what I'm saying? For as long as you're keeping that, then it's like, yes, you are one of mine type. You know what I'm saying? And that's according to the word, though, right? Although it's not like verbatim. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's along those lines. But if you know, you know. If you don't, do your homework. You feel me? Because like even that, and that gets complicated, but to me, that's given transactional too. You know what I'm saying? Even down to that's given transactional too.
Well, psychological.
Oh shit, yeah. The point I'm trying to make is that I don't know how people feel about the whole transactional relationships. Via the people who are close to you, and you spotting the fact that they're only close to you because of this little transactional situation we got going on. I wouldn't necessarily think it's a dark thing or a bad thing, because that shit is fundamental, bro. That's a fact.
You start seeing the real motives behind action and not just the surface stuff.
Yup.
Number 5, why most people fail to notice.
That's a good question.
Even when the signs are right there.
Yep.
People often don't see manipulation because, one, we want to trust, okay?
Yeah.
Trust is essential for human connection.
Yes.
We hope that the world isn't out to get us. So we give people the benefit of the doubt. 2, we ignore red flags. Subtle manipulation is hard to spot, and it's easy to rationalize it, okay?
Yeah.
Like, maybe they didn't mean it that way. It's easy to make an excuse for. 3rd, we hope for loyalty that isn't real.
Why? What do you mean?
Sometimes we project our values onto others. We assume that because we are loyal or we are supportive, others might be too.
Yeah.
But that is not always the case, okay? Understanding these blind spots is very crucial. It doesn't make you cynical. It makes you aware and helps in helping you protect your energy and focus on genuine relationships.
That's why I feel like this kind of energy, it gets potent the more you grow older. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, yo, even with me, the older I get and the more mature I am developing, you know what I'm saying? These things, they get more clear. Like the skill of spotting these patterns and this and that and the third, and you know what I'm saying? Because basically this is, what do they call it again? Psychoanalysis, bro. You know what I'm saying? It has a lot to do with just like psychoanalysis. You know what I'm saying? Analyzing, just like psychoanalyze. I don't know how to break it. Like it would take a whole. it'll take me a long time to break that down. You know what I'm saying? I just cannot find the layman terms to just break that down right now. But that's what it's giving, psychoanalyzing, and you get good at that the older you get. And I feel like that is mad necessary as a skill to develop. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is. But my bad. I don't know why I just added that. It was just something to add. You know what I'm saying? According to me.
Now, with that said, what do you do when you realize that people aren't always what they seem?
Good question.
Or what you expect? First of all, you start observing. Watch more. Watch more than you talk. Notice how people act when there is nothing to gain, okay? When things don't go their way. Or when you succeed. The truth is in behavior. It's not in words. Listen more than you speak. Let people reveal themselves, okay? Pay attention to their tone, what they leave unsaid, the small gestures, all of that. They tell you more than what they are saying out of their mouth, out loud.
Yeah.
Words are cheap. Actions are consistent. If someone says one thing but does another, trust the action.
Yeah.
Test loyalty subtly. You do not need drama. Just small glimpse of who truly supports you versus who envies or manipulates.
Right.
Share minor successes. See the reaction they give. Watch closely. Because it is not about catching anyone out.
Huh?
It's about protecting yourself.
That's true.
Before it matters. Then build your circle carefully. Because not everyone deserves your time or your trust or your energy.
Yeah.
Try and surround yourself with people who celebrate your wins, who challenge you in the right ways and respects your boundaries.
Yeah.
Quality always beats quantity.
What do you mean?
Especially with the people that you surround yourself with.
Oh, the depth of people, the depth of the soul, the depth of character. That's the quality to look for, to spot in people. Be like, these is the, well, I don't know if the points that she's trying to make is to, highlight how to just keep the people that are positive or the people to keep, or I don't know, but like that's what it's giving right now, right? That's what it's like for sure giving right now. Okay, Marsha.
So protect your energy.
Marisha, my bad.
Your focus, your attention,
Yes.
your emotional
What else?
investments. They are yours to manage.
Okay.
Don't give them to people who drain or manipulate you. And this is not being selfish. You are being smart. Okay?
Yeah.
And finally, once that you see the games,
What happens?
you have a choice. You can play smart, like use your awareness to navigate without being a pawn in someone else's game,
Yes.
or you can take a step away entirely. Because here's the thing,
Where is it?
sometimes
Yep.
the best move that you could make
It's what?
is to avoid the players altogether.
Nice.
Focus on your own growth.
Well, my bad. I didn't think you'd put it in that way. You know what I'm saying? That's an unpopular take because, okay, look, I'll say it. This is the reason why I mean that take is kind of unpopular, right? Is that would, to a regular person, to a layman man or woman, that would give, saying avoiding the players altogether would mean avoid people, or avoid, you know what I'm saying, like social setups or situations and things like you know what I'm saying. It's like, but I mean, like, think about it, to somebody that has groupthink type mentalities, well, the negative part of groupthink type mentalities, you don't see a reality where, you know what I'm saying, you could ever exist, without cutting people off. And obviously it's to a certain extent. Yes, there is a reality where it's like, you know, it is true, the fact that you don't live alone on this earth. You do need people to a certain extent. But you know what I'm saying? I know what she means by, yo, cut players off. You know what I'm saying? It is good to avoid, you know, certain players altogether, especially when we're talking about like leeches. You know what I'm saying? When we're talking about, okay, trying to, you know, find a way around the dark psychology of the people closest to you, right? I mean, that's the whole point of the thing. You know what I mean? But I have a whole different take in terms of how you could use people's dark psychology. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a necessity for that.
And save your energy for the ones who matter.
The ones who matter, facts.
For the people and the goals that actually matter.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Pay attention to what people do, not what they say.
Right.
Because most people will show their true colors if you just watch them closely.
Yeah.
And reminder, the moment that you understand the rules of their game is the moment that you stop being a pawn. Now that is it for this video.
Nice one. My girl Marisha, I wouldn't know how to pronounce that. I'm going to get it right. I would hope I do. You know what I'm saying? So y'all check that out. Y'all fuck with that. You know what I'm saying?